Hey, g'day folks, how you going? Juddy here. Happy Australia Day. Oh, life's pretty good in Tin Can Bay. Who have we got? Sup? Not just football. G'day bro, how are you? Oh, yeah, life's good man. Living the dream. I hope you're having a good day today. Let me fix this up. Oh. I just got back into my anchorage. It's a good anchorage, man. I love it here, you know, I guess like when you get ripped off in life, it's a sign of the times. It's nothing against me or where I'm anchored or whatever. Don't overthink it, man. It's a great spot. Where else can you just jump in when you get back from sailing and set your anchor and your stern line and then just decide, hey, let's go for a swim. Oh, what's going on? Who have we got in the room? We got, excuse my eyes, excuse my ugly mug. Not just football, Katie Mez. Oh, my eyes are shocking, hey. And I've got prescription glasses on. I can't even see who's in. I can see the text. I'm in hospital bed. Sorry about that. Sorry to hear that. I'll have a coldie for you. Okay. Thank you for joining me. Sorry you're in hospital bed. Australia Day. Yes, it is Australia Day. Australia. Yeah, it's the 26th of January. It's a controversial day for everybody. Well, I guess not everybody, but yeah, Australia didn't start off on the right foot, unfortunately. But hey, it doesn't mean you can't celebrate your national day. Hey, and have a coldie. Did you sub? Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Yes, fellow Aussie. Yes, I'm in Tin Can Bay at the moment. I'm just keeping an eye out for the old Noah. And you never know when you might meet an old salty too. They reckon they come down this way. So, but the water's, it just so happens that the day is perfect. It's never like crystal clear here. Because it's sort of like in the mangroves, but it's sand. This is where I anchor my boat, and it's clear enough to see anything coming for you anyway. And I've got my ladder set up. Yeah, I'm having a coldie. Cheers. I was swimming at Burleigh in Queensland and saw a manta ray. Oh, cool. Sweet as, man. I'm at Tin Can Bay. Yeah. Bull sharks, very active, yes. Yes. It shouldn't be too bad here. Got more dolphins here at Tin Can Bay. But yeah, they'll be around. It's just, I guess here, there's not as many divers. There's not like people spearfishing. There's not like people cleaning any fish around where I'm swimming at the moment anyway. anyway. So even up at the boat ramp, you very rarely see people cleaning fish up there. So I think you'll find the most active places are where people are cleaning fish or burleying up, spearfishing, diving. Here in the mangroves, yes, they come in, but you're more likely to see a big stingray come in here. Big fellas, they get it, and mud crabs. They do get very curious, actually. Yeah. This little spot here where I'm at is actually a green zone, and the fish seem to know that. Yeah. I think I'm gonna go paddle. Yeah, I can't touch the screen on my phone, so I lost that. What's the temp? Well, I'd say the water temp would have to be. It's warm. Yeah, it's not cold at all. It's comfortable. It's not too warm. It would be about, I'd say, 28 degrees the air temperature, because there's a nice breeze. The water temp, probably maybe about 20, maybe about air temperature. Yeah, maybe even a bit warmer. If I stand up, it'll probably get colder. Yeah, it's definitely warmer in the water. Yeah, so is the crocs? Well, they do say there are there crocs down here? Yeah, they do say it's a bit far south for crocs, like traditionally, but I'm only a stone's throw from Fraser Island, and they get seen at Fraser Island. Yeah, well, they've been seen as far south as Ningi, down near Bribie Island, so that's further south than here. And if I was a croc, I would make this home. I would be chilling in here, man. This is a great spot. But I don't think there is any. Yeah, I don't think there is any in here. Who said hi? Hello. Yeah, said hi. Yeah, cheers. 44 down here in Adelaide. Holy dooly. Huh. I got a mate who's a postie, and he lives in Victoria, and he delivers mail in like 40-degree heat. It's not a good thing. Can you bring up some sand from the bottom? Yes. Yeah, it's a little dark, you know, like I am in the mangroves, but for the mangroves, like, man, like it's sand, you know. Just over there a little bit, it's a bit muddy over there, but yeah, where I'm at, it's sandy. Yeah. I guess I'm going out. My parents apparently hate Australia. Who hates Australia Day? You can't hate Australia Day. I guess you can. It's one of those things. But you can't make everybody happy. You can't please everybody. You never will. So if you think you can go through life pleasing everybody in your life and doing the right thing for everybody, you're sorely mistaken. It's not going to happen. And your expectations, they're the ones that are going to bring us down, hey? Like, so, hey, lower your expectations, son. I know, that's terrible. That's terrible advice. Don't listen to Juddy, okay? you. Thank you for coming. Thanks for visiting. I had a whole 17 people in the room at one stage. That wasn't too bad. They said something about Captain Cook and colonisation, and that's why they hate it. I don't know. Yes. Well, yeah. Well, it's not like the Brits sought permission to land. It was like, nobody's here, it's a free country, let's take it on. But they did that all around the world. Britain, they had a saying, the sun never sets on the empire. So England isn't really a large country, so they had to go abroad and seek their riches and seek their conquests. But I guess they've let go. We're only tied to the Commonwealth by name, really. Like I really don't think we have much to do with Britain anymore. Yeah, but back in the day, they were quite violent, the British. They, if you didn't agree with them, you're like, fair dinkum, they'd send you to Australia, you know what I mean? So, it's had unfortunate past. There's been massacres, and it is quite disgusting what white man has done. However, it wasn't I, and I seek forgiveness for that. So I guess it's where your heart is. You can still celebrate being an Aussie. You know what I mean? And Indigenous people do too. Every day. I think it's just the way it happened. Anyway, they say it's a touchy subject, and they say you need to be politically correct and don't stir the pot. But hey, I'm just speaking from the heart, speaking my truth, and that's all you can do. Hey. Oh, an Aussie W. Yeah. 15 people. Yeah. Not too bad. I used to have a chat room on Pal Talk. I used to get, my average was about 15 people. It was a good room. It was called Three Little Birds. I sort of gave that up after a while. I had to go out and get a job. But hey, YouTube, I think that there's more and more YouTube jobs out there. So I reckon if anyone can do it, I can do it. Just organically. I'm an organic sort of person. I'm not a SEO, and I'm not out to chase the subs. However, I am hanging to sort of get to 1,000. I am hanging to sail around the world, and if you can get paid to sail around the world, why not? Why not? They say it isn't easy, and it isn't. It's editing is a pain in the bum. I think it's mainly having the technology to do it and to upload is the biggest challenge. So I do a lot of shorts these days because I can just do it on my phone, bang, it's done. It takes me 2 seconds to edit it and smash it up there. But like some people, like Louisiana Michael Myers, all he does is shorts, and he's doing quite well. I remember him when he was a very small, you know, just an early contender, and now he's killing it. So why not? Why not do some live YouTube as well, like this? Hey. Yeah. Back down to 5 in the room. One day I might have 100,000. You never know your luck in the big city. Cheers. Oh. Maybe I should just shut up. Would have more live examples set up on a tripod watching you out in the bush setting up a campfire. Yes, absolutely. Yes, but I'm not set up in the country. I'm not building a campfire. I'm sitting in the mangroves having a coldie on Australia Day. Yes. I can set you up on a tripod, though. You are on a tripod. You're on like one of those, what is it, quad lock selfie stick type thing. Oh. The only problem with these, they're not very stable. And then you can't see the text either. And if your phone falls in, like, yeah, they're real bad, eh? Oh, not stable at all. I know one way you would get a heap of views, but you might have to get eaten by a bull shark for that to happen, you know what I mean? Or a saltwater croc in Tin Can Bay. I did have some music playing. It's a bit temperamental, my old, I play YouTube music. And it's funny, like with YouTube as well. On my phone, I'm a premium member, so I don't get any ads and I get continuous play even if your screen's off. But my tablet doesn't. It decides it's got a brain. And even though it's an Android device, yeah, it's quite temperamental. Anyway, I've had me swim. I've had me little Australia Day chit chat. Yeah. Thanks for coming, everybody. And, yeah. Okay, let's have a look. I might have to get my other glasses on so I can read the... Give me a second. Okay. Happy Australia Day. Scooby Doozy, saw your post about mental health days. You have such a zen energy. Thank you. That's where I think organic success would be. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Chilling in the mangroves with you. Bloody beautiful. Thank you. Scooby Doozy. Oh, I got a few comments here. Yeah, oh, that was you to say about the tripod. Yeah, I couldn't answer. I couldn't see who's talking, who's chatting. Going back. My little brother is watching through my phone and he is asking to tell you to chug your beer. I'm not going to argue with you, man. Hey. It even says chill. Chill, bro. Look at that. Freshie. Oh. Okay. Okay, I think I'm up to date. Can you bring up sand from the bottom? Yeah, did that. Crocodiles. I'm going back. I think I'm going to go paddle boarding with a sausage sizzle. Yes. While playing land down under. Yeah. Absolutely. Near Noosa. G'day, Medawin. Bull sharks. I was swimming early. I'm nearly back at the rigging. Mate. Troy Key. Not just football. Nonchalant. STX. Stay. Oh yeah, fellow Aussie. I subbed. Okay, going back. Nice boat, thank you. It's an old wooden catamaran. Okay, going back the other way. Got to get going. 11 a.m. here in WA. Okay. Yeah, thanks, Scooby Doozy. Thanks for visiting. I am. Thank you for subscribing. Yes, thank you. Big love to you too, man. He's so happy. Yes. You drinking gold? Yeah. Yobbo, Tam. Yobbo. I am. Yeah, I'm a yobbo too, bro. Yeah. You know, when I was young, yobbo was like a bad thing. You know, like if my old man said, "What a yobbo," he meant he was a bit of a bottom feeder. But you know what? I think bogans and yobbos have built this country. You know, and I do think it comes from our colonial past. You know. And our convict past, dare I say it. But let's get it real. Like, if you were a convict back then and you stole a loaf of bread and you ended up in Australia, like, if you were starving, you know, that was the option. If you're in England, like, it wasn't like you could go and glean the fields of wheat and barley, could you? You know what I mean? In England, let me put my sunnies back on. In England, it was vastly overpopulated back then. They had no... their services were crap. Like the Romans had better services than England, you know? they had better systems in place. England was disgusting. Like, you wouldn't go swimming in the Thames, would you? Like, seriously. So if you stole a loaf of bread, you ended up in Australia as a convict. And like, even nowadays, even if you go to prison these days, you come out more of a criminal than you went in. Seriously, you do. It is what it is. But, you know, like, Australia's started on the back of criminals, and, well, they weren't really criminals, they were just trying to survive. And I guess that's where the Aussie spirit comes in. Like, Ned Kelly, like, he was justified to do what he did. Mostly because he was oppressed, you know. The Eureka Stockade, you know, that's got a history of standing up for your rights as an Aussie, you know. Like, it brings us. That's why we're brethren to people like the United States. We rebelled against the establishment. That is why we have a relationsh't with these countries. You know, Canada isn't all too different to us. You know. Yeah. Anyway, I'll shut up. Down to 4 people. I should just shut up, eh? Okay, remember me? Katie James. Yes, I do remember you. Happy... Yeah, got it. Yeah, Katie James, you were here watching me work on my boat, I think. What's my favourite sport? Yeah, that's a difficult one, because I used to play Australian rules. I was more suited to rugby league, actually. I was more suited to just grab that ball and run my hardest. Team player, I had no concept of what a team player was growing up. So I was always into the solitary. I've always been a solitary sort of person. So I think my favourite sport would be off-road motorcycling, like enduro type. Not enduro, but KLR 650 type. Sailing, to me, sailing's a sport. Yeah. Yeah, what's your favourite sport? Juddy, what's cracking, brother? G'day, Grant. How you going, man? Yeah, it's Australia Day, bro. I'll show you what's cracking. Isn't it funny, Australia Day, and I've got these... It's like Indian type, mantra type tunes. I love those tunes. Cheers. Happy Australia Day. Life's pretty good. As you see, I've been on the boat. My skin's showing that I'm a redhead. I've been on the boat since Friday, so I'm well and truly cooked. Both sides. Yeah. But that's okay. Bit of vitamin D never hurt. Soccer and Aussie rules. Yeah, is that your favourite? Yeah, you play soccer and Aussie rules. Cool. Yeah. I got a cousin, his name's Richard. He was quite into soccer, and I think he played Aussie rules as well. He was quite talented. I'm very non-talented. I always felt like I had like 3 legs, you know, and 4 arms. Like, yeah. I don't know. It's funny, I always felt like to be on the sports field, you had to be open to criticism. And I wasn't very good at being criticised. I really wasn't. I was ADHD. My brain's going 100 miles an hour, and you're trying to tell me where I need to improve my game. Yeah. Anyway. How's Hopper going? Does he get jealous of you? Yes, he freaking does. He does get jealous of my boat, Grant. I'm telling you. Hopper has been a commuter for quite a while. It's funny. I've got knobbies on and I do all this commuting, and I'm very aware of that Hopper's wearing knobbies every time I travel. It's like 85 k's each way to go to work at the moment. It's killing me. I'm thinking of totally throwing it in, man. Moving up here. I'm thinking of throwing in the farm. I'm thinking of throwing it all in, not by choice, but by it's too much for me. And like I was trying to say before, you can't please everybody, and I think that's my problem, is I try and please everyone, but really what I need to do is just say no, bugger it, you know. If you're not welcome, just leave. Just go. Yeah, go live on your boat, for crying out loud. Yeah, give it up. You did your best. You can't do better than your best. And I'm thinking of bringing Hopper up here, and I don't know, because I'm going to have to get some work up here as well. Because this boat, I need to spend a bit of money on this boat to get it up to spec, and then I'm going around the world. I'm serious. It is a lot of work, my brother. It is, bro. Yeah. And when you're working full time, and plus started a business, my informal partner, I've got a business with. Well, I'm not part, you know, I'm not even officially part of it. I work for nothing. Yeah. And anyway, I think I got my marching orders the other day, and I'm like, mate, like, hey, pack up the car and go. Like, there's no reason to fight. Like, cease fighting, mate. You don't have to fight. Like, just chill, bro. You're not a fighter. You're a lover. You're a lover, not a fighter. FFS. How old am I? I'm 53. Yeah. 53. I'll be 54 this year. You know, one good thing about your 50s is they, you know, in my teens, all you want to do is grow up. All you want to do is get your license and legally drink alcohol in Australia. And then your 20s fly by because you just spend your time hooning and drinking alcohol. So it just goes, you know what I mean? And then your 30s, it just flew. Like your 30s is like, holy shit, my life is flying by and there's nothing I can do about it. But in my late 30s, when I was about 37, I woke up to myself and I said, man, you got to change your life, otherwise you're going to die. You know, I had 3 children and, you know, I just drank too much. I self-medicated and I didn't deal with my you know, trauma from my younger years, and yeah, so I was killing myself. And so at 37 I booked myself into rehab. I was lucky I knew someone in the salvos and got in, and I did a year at the farm at Morisset, yeah, the bridge program, and I graduated, the first thing I ever graduated. Yeah, and I guess that's where I got in touch with my trauma, and why I drank. I tried to drink and drug myself to death. It wasn't by choice. It was because I hurt a lot, and I needed to deal with that somehow. So wisdom, yes. So the 40s slew. Once I hit my 40s, I became responsible. After I graduated the bridge program, I became responsible, got a job. Well, I got pensioned off actually, but I decided I didn't want to be on the pension. Oh well, yeah, I wanted to succeed in something, so I did a Chinese medicine, and I also did remedial massage, and I really enjoyed it. I graduated those. I got 2 diplomas, and then I worked my ass off. But your 40s slow down a bit because, and then got the farm and everything, and but I worked fucking hard. Excuse the French. I worked hard for it, and now I'm like, I'm over working for other people. I think I just want to set myself up and cruise while I'm still able-bodied. You know, I've got some physical things going on, so I need to yeah, make the most of my physicality. Yes, I speak French, Grant. Is Will in the room? Is he? Mr. Will, what's going on? The heat wave. There you go. Positives have been 50. 50's awesome, man. I freaking love it, eh? You know, time slowed down. Like every time, I can't believe every time someone asks me how old I am and I say I'm 53, I'm like, I'm still 53, man. Like, it just seems like years I've been 53. And it was the same with 52 and 51. I'm like, I think there's just a change happens in your life when you hit your 50s. You no longer care that life is screaming past. You know, I guess you make a most of every day. And yeah, I no longer give a shit about my age. Cheers, Mr. Will. What are you doing Australia Day? You having a scotch or a cigar? I saw Josh went for a ride with the boys on Saturday, which I'm looking forward to that. little movie coming out. I saw JD's back on two wheels. He's on a Husky, not a Husky, a KTM, and scaring the shit out of me every time I see him. I've just got memories of that day. Just yeah. Anyway, I guess it's less weight than an MTA 9. Is it an MTA 9 or an MTA 7? Whatever it was, that was one scrambler that like to slow down. You would just have extreme troubles to slow that thing down. He's as loose as a goose. Yes, I know. He's going good, eh? No cigars, mate. Good on you, bro. Much appreciated. Yeah, summer took its sweet time, but it's blasted now. I have to work tomorrow. Me too, mate. I've got to work tomorrow. 44. Fuck that. That's too hot, bro. Okay. Yeah, there you go. 7 on the ride. That's all right, eh? I would have liked it gone, but I was coming up here. Yeah. Sometimes you just got to do things for yourself, eh? I can't wait to get back up the tracks. I might have one good ride out of. My knobbies have still got a little bit of chunk on them, barely. So I think I could get one more good dirt ride out of them. I think, and then I'm going to put some AT tyres on it because I do a lot of commuting on hopper, and all terrain tyres are a lot more comfortable on the road. Yeah. Music, it's the people come together. I can go in. It's hard when you're doing these live. You can't actually see who's in the room. You can only see if you're commenting. So if you're in the room, just say leave a comment so I can say good day to you. I'm going to try and log out, and I do have another YouTube account. See if I can log in and see the list. See the list, man. It's not going to work because I'm piggybacking off the phone and I'm trying to play music, and I'm a premium member, so when I log out it'll log me out of my music. It is what it is. Quiet meaning mangrove. Of Tin Can Bay apparently is a white bloke's version of an Aboriginal word for the place. Oh, I gotcha. Yeah. It's funny. Before I even came to Queensland, I bought an old B59 Volvo bus, and I was going to travel Australia. Anyway, I met this bird, and she moved in with me and said, we need to go to Brisbane and blah, blah, blah. One of the places I looked at was Tin Can Bay. I just like the name of it just jumped out at me. And then the dolphins, they feed the dolphins here. And yeah, it's quite a nice, it's a really lovely place. I like it, even though there's a certain element. I guess junkies will be wherever you go, man. There's going to be junkies, unfortunately. And I'm not going to get down about it. Fuck 'em, I see. Down to one person. Who's in the room? Grant. Is it Grant? Oh, I might have to wind it up, mate. Thanks for coming along. Thanks to Mr. Will, to the Just Football fella, and whoever else came in. Yeah. Okay, my brother, you have a good Australia Day. Thanks for... oh, you're still here too, Mr. Will? Oh, now it says there's 4 people. It was saying that there was only 1. Weird. Maybe it's my eyes. Okay, I might close her up. Okay, brother. I'll see you later, Mr. Will. And to anybody else who's come and joined us, thank you very much. And I might even publish this live stream. Yeah, you never know your luck. I might get a few views. Cheers, fellas. Thanks.